Alrighty, we are back again and at it again. Hi, as always, my name is Drea. This is the podcast Under These Ultraviolet Skies. Really throws you off of the bat. Of course, you can listen to this podcast where I record it, which is anchor.fm. I've recorded on the website instead of the app because of stuff. And then then you can follow me on Twitter at ultraviolet_pod. You can also follow me on Instagram at Under These Ultraviolet Skies Pod. And then you can also find my Patreon, which is patreon.com/ Under These Ultraviolet Skies Pod. You can buy my merch on bonfire.com, which is bonfire.com/ Under These Ultraviolet Skies Pod. And I did make a new thing, made a new piece of merch. For the piece of merch I said I was gonna make last year, did make. It's out, it's popping. I love it very much. I'm probably gonna buy one myself soon, not gonna lie. But yeah. At the time of recording this, it is the 12th of December, which is when it does air, but then the video comes out on Saturday, which is like 6 days from now. So as of right now, it's a week from my birthday. I will be turning 24 this year. I really had to think for a second. Excuse me. I'll be turning 24. And honestly, not ready to turn 24, but we can talk about that next episode because next episode is a birthday episode. Let's get right into it. So today we are going to be talking about, because I have a Christmas theme, of course. I talked about my favorite Christmas song. What I'm going to talk about now is my favorite Christmas movies, plus some other extra stuff. And then talk about, what we usually talk about in the podcast, the stuff at the end, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So right now we're going to talk about my favorite Christmas movie. What a movie. I have multiple movies I like. So, interesting thing is that I love Christmas, if you couldn't tell. I do love Christmas, but I am not the type to celebrate Christmas early. Like, don't get me wrong, I think about Christmas, like my favorite Christmas songs that we discussed like last week. I do think about that like freaking halfway through the year. That's when I first started thinking about Christmas music. But I really don't put up any decorations or anything like that until December 1st. Then 18 days after that's my birthday. Um so as always, you're gonna hear noise in the background because I live in a very shitty apartment because I just heard the door slam. Just letting you know, as always. Okay, so my favorite Christmas movies are actually the Christmas movies that you see on ABC Family 25 Days of Christmas, which is now Freeform 25 Days of Christmas, if you didn't know. Doggo. Um, I only watch movies on Freeform, and I like Freeform. I like their 25 Days of Christmas thing. I like it very much. Blah blah blah, stuff like that. Yeah, I like it, but I don't like every single movie they play. And there's nothing against like freeform or you know ABC, ABC trying to like make stuff, make movies for Christmas, make like you know all that stuff. There's nothing against that. I don't know. I just don't like every single movie they put out. So not every single movie that they show on Freeform is like the best or like my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry. But the movies I do like that are on there, I actually like the Rankin Bass movies. So Rankin Bass is a corporation that of course that makes movies, and they used to make movies. I'm assuming pretty much exclusively for ABC because that is where they air it. Well, like I don't know for sure. I'm not gonna go into the history of Rankin Bass because I'm not gonna look all that up. Not my problem. But I like the Rankin Bass Christmas movies. So they're animation movies, but what's particular to that is that they were making it, of course, in the 60s and 70s, since Rankin Bass is not around anymore. And Rankin Bass used to use stop motion marionette type of animation. So they use marionettes, which is like, little wooden puppets if you didn't know what a marionette was, because, I don't know who's watching this. I don't know who's listening to this. I don't know all y'all's information and what the heck you know. But that's basically what the heck a marionette is. Um, I love them so very much. I love their Christmas movies that they come out with, like um, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, a town without a year without Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming to town. I love all of those, and the only time I see them is when Freeform airs it, because actually ABC themselves don't even air it. And of course, I can only see it during Christmas time, and that's it. I really love those movies, but I'm also only gonna watch Christmas movies during Christmas or December in general, and maybe maybe a couple of days before December even starts at the earliest. But that's pretty much the only time I watch those. Um, Again, if you cannot tell, I never have like a set thing to talk about. Surprise. Surprise. I never have a set thing to talk about. That's why I've now labeled every single episode from now on whatever the main thing I'm talking about plus the rambles because I ramble off. Um, I still need to get my nails done because there's some growth now. It's not that much, but still. And my hair has not faded because it's not as sunny outside, so it hasn't faded a lot. And also because I work third shift, my hair is not in sun. But yeah, I'm getting my nails done on Thursday, doing a little Christmas theme because I already did a Christmas theme with these green ones, but I want to do a red and white theme. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm also recording this episode like hella late because I like to record it in advance. But the girl was tired. Girl was tired. I straight up have not even made my macarons yet for my co-workers First, the ones I like, and I don't like all of them. So they can fight me. I haven't even like made my macarons yet. I'm making them today. At least something because the I have to make my one coworker's first because he's allergic to nuts. So I have to make his first. I did get to try the cookie. I did get to try the one cookie. I made that tester batch. I had my other coworker try it because I needed a tester bitch. She said that it was not chocolate enough because I wanted to make him chocolate mint ones. So it wasn't chocolate enough for her liking. And then I did try it and it actually wasn't chocolate at all. It doesn't taste like chocolate. It just tastes like this. It's kind of what the frick it tastes like. That's all the frick it tastes like. Also, my head's kind of hurting because, when you put your hair up, it hurts. And I gotta put up my hair sometimes. Whatever. Okay, so I had a thought while doing that. So I have been looking at like my freaking whatchamacallit. I forget I shake all the time. I've been looking at my stuff. I've been looking at pretty much my analytics on YouTube, and no one's watching. That's nice of y'all. Saying. No, I'm just joking. Y'all don't have to watch it if you don't want to. If y'all don't want to, but like, if y'all ever want to, like, see my face, what the hell is going on, XYZ, you feel me? So yeah, that's pretty much why I wanted to make it. Besides, seeing my face on TikTok, and that's if you follow my TikTok, which my TikTok is under Ultraviolet Sky Spot. Just want to say that, put that out there. Oh, here's the rambles. So did get to make the macarons yet, like I just said, making them today. I'm hoping that they turn out okay because they cracked and they're not supposed to crack. We'll figure it out though. I think I just over whipped it because I didn't do it fast. I pretty much didn't have everything set up. And if I set up everything first, that'd be smarter. And I think that's why it cracked because it was over whipped because I tried doing everything and I was doing an awful job. But that's besides the point. So what happened after that is that I finally get to find a dress for my coworker's wedding. I finally got to find a dress, and my boyfriend's being a bitch about the wedding again for the 18th millionth time. I hate that he is though. He's basically like, so I can explain a little further. He's basically like, I'm not going with him to the wedding. I'm going with another coworker to the wedding because my coworker's wedding, she invited him. So I'm going with him because he's my friend. So I'm going with him to the wedding because she knows that she wasn't going to have a big wedding in general. Right? But then when she really thought about it, she's like, I can't be inviting all these freaking people plus all their guests. Then that's too many people in a hall and everything XYZ. Wherever the heck she's having it, because I forget again. She's having it in bumfuck, I don't know where the fuck. That over there somewhere in our freaking state. I don't leave my house. I don't leave my house. The farthest I ever went is like freaking like an hour and 45 minutes away from here. That's about it. Which where I want to go. It's Massachusetts. I want to go there. I want to go to freaking Boston. I want to go to Salem. I want to go there. I'm trying to make that like a vacation for me because I want to go during October, I want to go then. I don't want to go like any other freaking time. But I also want to take like a week's vacation off too from work. But I can't do that either. But then honestly, I could because I could take a week's vacation because I work so damn much. I could make it work with like accumulating my hours, so I have it for when the snow comes. That's how I'm looking at it. That's besides the point. So back to my boyfriend being a bitch. So he's being a bitch because basically it's not like I don't want to go with him. I'm just not going with him because I'm trying to make it easier on my coworker who's having the wedding because it's her special day. But my boyfriend wants to make it all about him and how he's not going and how it's such a big freaking deal. And honestly, it's just not. It's not a big deal. Who the hell cares? But he wants to make it a big deal. And it's just like, dude, it isn't. It's not a big deal. Don't make it a big deal. It ain't no big deal. Because he's always scared that, like, someone is going to freaking try and take me from his grasp and shit and all this crap. And it's just like, I don't even see the coworker that I'm going with like that at all. I don't even see him like that at all whatsoever. Like, that's my friend. And then my other coworker who's having the wedding is my friend. I'm just trying to make all of our lives easier by going with him. So I don't see the freaking problem. I don't see the problem. It's just me who doesn't see the problem. Because, like, I personally just don't get it. Because literally at the beginning of our relationship, he has like 2 or 3 exes of his that are his friends. And at the beginning of our relationship, he's like, okay, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend. She used to be my ex. Is that okay? And I'm like, I don't care because you said that's your friend, and also that's your ex. The hell does it matter? Is that your ex from like 15 seconds ago? I don't think so. He's like, no, I dated her in like 2012 or whatever the fuck. So I'm over here like, okay, so I don't see what the issue is because I don't have one. And it's just like, he needs to see it like that. And I don't even like him like that. I don't even like my coworker like that at all. And it just gets me so frustrated because it's just like, I don't care if you think you can't trust this person. I trust this person. That's why I'm going with them. I trust this person. You can think whatever the fuck you want to fucking think, but I trust this person to go with this person. Duh. And then he makes it all a fucking big deal, and it pisses me off. And I'm like, no, I don't want to keep having this roundabout conversation with you every single time I bring up this goddamn wedding, because I've been bringing up the wedding every now and again because I'm trying to find a dress and I can't find a dress that either fits or looks nice or X, Y, and Z, So I couldn't find one, but I finally found one, so I'm not talking about the wedding until the fucking day I go. Even though I just recently told him, I literally told him last night that like I'm going with my coworker and then also another coworker as well. He doesn't have a problem with her because that's a girl. And I'm just like, the fuck does it matter? But besides the point, um, I was telling him that like, oh, my coworker, the other one that I'm going with, is looking for rooms at the place because it's like a bed and breakfast type of thing that she's having it at. So I told him that like, oh, I'm really not thinking about going with them, like staying there with them because I don't want to. I just want to kind of go home because like I'm like the type of person that like it that if I'm not having a good time, I'll either leave early or leave within 15 seconds of arriving. Especially if I'm uncomfortable, because if I'm uncomfortable, I don't want to be there. But I'm going with people who I'm comfortable with, so that's why it's like that's why I'm going. And oh, sorry, I'm gonna look nice at a freaking wedding for freaking 3 hours. Gonna look nice at a wedding for 3 hours, and then it's gonna be such a big deal. Jesus, it really took a big chunk out of my time. But like, he likes to make a big deal out of it, and I just don't see why it's such a big problem. I just don't see it. But that's whatever. But I did get to find the dress. I found it off of David's Bridal. Now, I actually went to David's Bridal and saw this dress at David's Bridal before, because different coworker who now doesn't live in the city anymore, and I love her. I went with her to David's Bridal because she was going to be in a wedding that was like a week away. So we went to David's Bridal to see if there's anything in this blue color that her friend who's getting married wants her to be in, because she's basically a bridesmaid at the wedding and such. So she was like, okay, I don't have anything. I don't know what to do. And I told her, well, let's go out. Let's go to these dress places, see if we can find something you like. Because if we don't, then you can just wear the one that you already have and such. And that's fine. But, like, you want to wear a different color. If you actually want to find the shade of blue that's like similar and such. Okay, but there was this section. There was this section at David's Bridal that was like, okay, the lady recommended to us to not look in this section because if you don't got 5 months, don't look over here. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. But I looked anyway. I didn't care. They have the most beautiful purple lavender color that I love so much. And I wanted it. And I saw that the dress that I liked was it. I saw the dress because I noticed the color. And I'm like, that's the color I want. Found it again on the website when I was looking 3 days ago because I was looking on Friday. So looking on Friday at the website. I saw this one that I like. It kind of had like cowl neck sort of deal. I can't show you because I'm actually using my phone that I use for stuff so I can record. So yeah, that's besides the point. I can't show you. I'm sorry for not being able to show you it because I usually do. I'm sorry, but deal with it, I guess. So, I freaking saw this cowl neck thing. It was like a long dress because I feel like if I'm going to like a semi-formal event, I should wear a long dress. I don't want to wear a short dress. I want to wear a long one. I wear a short dress because I also only wear dresses in like the spring/summer times. You have your wedding in May, blah blah blah. I was like, okay, cool. I will wear a long one, but wear something that's a little more thin just in case it's hot. You know, be cool out here. You know what I mean? That's pretty much how I'm looking at it. So yeah, I did. I found that cowl neck one, and I thought it was nice. But then I'm pretty much in between the sizes of 12 and 14. So I was like, okay, let me widen my search to let me like lower the freaking size I want to 12 and see if there's more of an option, especially in the color I want, which is like a lavender haze is what the color is called. Now I found one that was in a satin, and the satin was like too dark or something like that. Oh no, it was something like that. I don't remember. But it was too dark, and then the shade of God, the color in a chiffon material, like a non-satin material in general, looked better. So I went with this one is like really cute, really pretty. When it comes in April, by the way, because the latest it's supposed to come is April 15th, and I'm like, okay, cool. That's like literally 3 weeks before the wedding. That's fine. Because I paid for it. I just bought it today, so it's supposed to arrive here between the 12th and the 15th of April. So I'm hoping it arrives. And pretty much it's a made to order thing. It's like it's a special custom thing, majiggy. is how David Bridal explains it, because basically it is a freaking whatchamacallit. It's like a version of a bridesmaid's dress, but I ain't a bridesmaid in it. I ain't a bridesmaid in the freaking wedding. Even though I'm gonna be there in the back row, being like, "Oh, bitch, I knew it." Like I said in a previous episode. So yeah, I'm very excited for the wedding. I'm excited to go with my coworker and my other coworker and such. Um, I'm excited for um. I think next episode I'm gonna talk about my favorite show of all time, which is Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. It's my favorite. It's my favorite show of all time, but also my favorite British TV show of all time. Cause so much things happen in this freaking season that was just displayed. Someone's vacuuming. That's what that is. For a minute, I thought it was like a lawnmower, and I'm over here like, no, that's a freaking lawnmower, because I'm literally not near any grass. That's why I was confused for a second. I was like, what? Whatever. Oh, my best friend's present also came last week. Ew. Not last week. It came like 3 days ago. I'm so sorry. I don't have a concept of time sometimes. But their present came 3 days ago. I'm very excited. I told them I was getting them a phone case. They already know they're getting a phone case. So if they're listening to this, bitch, you already know you're getting a phone case. But I love it and it's cute and I hope they love it too. I think it'll be fun. But that came, and then all my presents for my family, I sent it over there because I didn't want to bring it. I didn't want to bring it with me. I was lazy. I ain't gonna lie and say I wasn't lazy because I was. I also got my sister's birthday present because her birthday's next month, so I bought it in advance because also it was about to sell out and I didn't want her to not get it. So yeah, there's that too. My boyfriend's birthday present came yesterday. Sorry. But he loves it very much. He has the Switch, and I bought him new Joy Cons that are Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Edition. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about that. How to freaking say that yesterday, and I'm like, I couldn't say it yesterday, so it's fine. So I bought him those Joy Cons. They were limited edition, so they freaking cost me like $100, and I was upset because it cost me $100. Because the first time I saw it was like 80 something, so it would have cost me like 90 something, and I would have like $10 less instead of $100 less. But that's whatever. I was poor then. I wasn't poor now, so that's why I bought it. Besides that, I pretty much got everything I need for Christmas for the people I care about. And then the cookies I'm making for my coworkers that I like, I'm making those hopefully today. We'll see what happens because I'm really bad at this. I'm just tired 24/7. I can't stop being tired because I literally work third shift and it's just hard. Oh, I got Popeyes. I tried their chicken nuggets and they were good chicken nuggets, I'm not gonna lie. But this lemonade wasn't the lemonade I want. I wanted a different one. I wanted the new one. They didn't give me it, but it's whatever. But when we come back from our little break, and I don't care if you buy this shit, I'm still saying it. When we come back from our break, I'm going to talk about the present I received from my boyfriend because we decided to do our gifts early, and his mom and his sisters actually got me something too, but they're not going to come together until after Christmas. But that's besides the point. And I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about what else we talked about in the last like couple of minutes of the show, and that's all I think. And you know what? I'll see y'all in a few. Bye, guys. Hey, I didn't see you there. Well, if you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, like I do. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, maybe some Google Podcasts, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started, if you so please. And back to the video. Alrighty, and we are back to our regularly scheduled program. I'm tired. I'm sorry, I'm really tired. Let me talk about my freaking DoorDash. Okay, I like DoorDash, I'm not gonna lie. I like that it gives me my money back. I like that it doesn't take 18 years to get my money back. I also like that they also give me credits instead of giving my money back into my account too, because literally I'll just use DoorDash again. So I'd rather get the freaking credits. Not gonna lie. But the thing I hate most of all is these dashers, because I've talked about this before. I obviously work in the food industry because those are the motherfuckers who are gonna hire me. Just plain and motherfucking simple. I'm not gonna lie. But the thing I hate about fucking DoorDash is these fucking drivers. Now, from being on the end of the stick of, hi, I am the merchant who is trying to make this food to then get it delivered by DoorDash to said recipient, and also being the recipient. Let me tell you both sides of this shit, cause like this thing like annoys the hell out of me. Pretty much. I'm also gonna talk about my jacket in a minute, cause I love this jacket. But the thing I hate about DoorDash is I cannot motherfucking stand how they do not read instructions. As a DoorDash user, I expect y'all to read the instructions. Like, there's delivery instructions for a reason. Now, when I used to live in my old place, I used to live on the first floor, and I used to have like a porch and such, and I wouldn't care if my food was on the floor. Pretty much. I would prefer it to be more inside my porch, like behind the little things so people don't just like see my food and then take it. I didn't care when my food was on the floor then, because I'm also like right there. Now that I live in an apartment building, I pretty much live like on the second or third floor of it, whatever. Um Step back. All the movement. Jesus. Jesus Christ. My apologies. But now that I live in an apartment building and I live on like the second or third floor, whatever the fuck it's called, I don't care. I pretty much despise ordering food. That's not from like Pizza Hut because they have to wait till I come down and shit. And I'm also happy I can order Pizza Hut now because when I used to live in my old place, I could not. That's besides the point. But I despise it because these people from DoorDash, and I only use DoorDash, they do not read the instructions, and they always call me. And when I don't understand, it's like, why the fuck are you calling me? Because why are you calling me for me to receive my food when you should have read the instructions of leave it in the mailroom? Now, my apartment building has like a door you can enter through. Anyone can enter through it. That's also how the hell, you know, my packages get dropped off. My packages get dropped off, my mail gets dropped off, blah, blah, blah. But there's a door that's the first door you enter through. That's the mail room. It ain't like some big ass piece of shit. It ain't a big ass room, and that's fine, whatever. But basically, I want my food inside of my apartment building. I do not want to go outside and receive my food because you're too stupid to read the instructions. I Jesus Christ. I just can't stand it. Because as someone who orders DoorDash, I don't know, I expect you to like, you know, give half of a fuck that I want my food not on the ground. Maybe I don't. Who knows? Maybe I do want it on the ground, and then whatever random bug from the freaking winter and the summer and the spring that freaking crawls onto it gets in my food and such, and maybe I like that. But never assume that I like that. Cause I definitely fucking don't. That's like me being at work and literally dropping the food on the floor. It falls out of the freaking paper and still putting it in a delivery bag. That's basically what the hell it is. Like, what the actual hell? Now, I'm about to give I literally do not freaking rate my deliveries at all because I don't care enough. But I'm literally about to give every single one of these dashers 1 star and tell DoorDash they don't read instructions. They don't read it. Because if I wanted my food on the floor, I would say to put it on the floor. And what I also can't stand is what happened yesterday too. I ordered food. I ordered it from Taco Bell. Used DoorDash. The freaking person is calling me for no reason. For what I don't understand. They're literally calling me for no reason. Because like I understood before why the hell they like DoorDash was calling me and such. But I don't pick up a phone number. I don't freaking know. That's just me. And especially if you don't leave a fucking message, I'm not calling you back. So don't expect me to call you because just because you're calling 18 times in a row, I'm not calling you back. Don't if you're trying to get in contact with me that badly, leave a damn message and maybe I'll call you back. You know? Think. But the dasher calls me yesterday, doesn't leave a message, don't know what the hell he wanted. Don't know. Then he freaking delivers my food and he's like, "Hey, I'm here with your food." And it's like, leave it there. If you would have read the instructions, you wouldn't be fucking texting me right now. Can you read the instructions? This place is so freaking loud. But that's besides the point. I just don't get it. I don't get it because it's so simple. You can just read the instructions, so you're not asking me a dumbass question about where the fuck do you want me to leave it. Um, what the hell does the instructions say? Because you're texting me for no reason. Like literally, I pretty much have my instructions that says leave in mailroom. That doesn't mean leave it outside. Because if it said leave it the fuck outside, I would say leave it the fuck outside. It just irks me. Just like always. How they just don't read the fucking instructions. Because you're calling me for no reason. You're not leaving me a message, so I can't call you back because I don't know why the fuck you're calling me in the first place. Because you could just leave me a message. Because I could literally answer you back in 0.5 seconds, but I will not take the time to answer it because I don't know who the fuck you is, and I'm not picking up the phone if I don't know how the fuck you're calling. That's one. Two, I also despise how you people do not read the instructions and leave my food on the floor. Because the last time I checked, I did not want to eat my food off of the dirty ass floor. Because everyone and their mom steps in, whatever the hell, and then it tracks into the freaking place. And if my food's on the floor, then that's germs on my food. Maybe I don't want food covered in dust or dog shit. Maybe. Who knows? Now, also being the person who works for the merchant that is using DoorDash, I hate how impatient they are. I can't stand it. I can't stand how impatient they are. And that goes for freaking Grubhub and Uber too. Now, everyone and their mom also order 18 million things at my place of work. And I'm just like, can you not order 18 million things? Because basically, since I work third shift, and if I'm ever up there, because I'm not up there much anymore, I'm pretty much just in the back making, the stuff for the orders. I'm not the register person much anymore. But when I was, I thought I was gonna burp, I'm sorry. But when I'm over here like, why the hell are these people so goddamn impatient? Because in the job description, you gotta wait for the food. I always get little freaking notifications on my freaking phone from DoorDash being like they're waiting for the food, and I'm like, okay, cool, no problem, because I don't care because you're waiting for the food. But do not rush a fucking worker because you are impatient. Treat people with the same damn respect that you expect me to give you. Because what I also hate is that the freaking new people they hire, they freaking basically like freaking kissing the feet of these delivery drivers type of shit. And basically, I hate it with every single part of my being. They're up there, they can do whatever the fuck they want. But basically, at my job, we have a rack that we put the deliveries on. They're not utilizing the rack, so the rack's there for no fucking reason. So then when I was up there on Friday, at work, I was using the rack because that's what the hell you have to do. See, y'all basically talking to these delivery drivers, trying to have a full on conversation with them, telling them, oh, it's going to be a few minutes, means nothing because guess what? Their job is to wait. And don't ever let them feel like you're less than because in their job description, they have to wait. Because the next time I have a motherfucker fucking doing this dumbass shit, I'ma fight. I'm gonna fight so hard. Because I don't like being rushed in the first place, because I will take 18 years with your order, especially if you're trying to stare me down. It ain't gonna fucking happen. It ain't happening. Because, sorry, I'm not frightened of you. And I will give you the deadest stare known to fucking man. And I'll be like, well, you gotta wait. And blink my little eyes for a couple seconds. Like, are you stupid? Because it's just like, there's no need to be impatient because, like, there's 14 million orders coming through. Your order's not going to be done if there's 14 million orders coming through. You know? Like, and then basically these DoorDash drivers basically act like they're my boss. And that's just funny. Because it's like, no, I don't work for you. I don't work for you. You don't have the right to treat me this way, honey. You ain't not treating me ain't no type of motherfucking way, bro. Hell the fuck no. Because I'll make you wait for your order 10 times fucking more, and I don't care. And if you want to fucking give me attitude about it, you can fucking leave and not get the fucking order. Cause a bitch doesn't fucking care. And what I also fucking hate is that, like, literally, I'm trying to take people in my line when I'm up there, trying to take people in my line, and then they come in my line thinking they're gonna get the order. Like, you're not getting the order, bro, because now you've pissed me off, and now you're gonna wait 15 more minutes for that fucking order just because you pissed me off. Don't piss me off. Wait there in the corner like a quiet little bitch and shut the hell up. Because I hate that shit with a burning passion. Because it's like, you do know that this is a Friday, and you know it's busy, and it's busy every day. It's busy every freaking day. That's what's nice to fucking point. But you know that it's busy because you see 40 bodies in here, plus you and 5 other drivers. But you see 40 bodies in here, and you're really thinking you're gonna get your order in the next 3 minutes? You sure about that? You sure? Because the last time I checked, third shift only has 5 people here. This ain't like any other motherfucking shift where there's like 15 fucking bodies here. Nah. Nah. There just isn't. There just isn't 15 bodies here, bro. There isn't. And I cannot fathom in their small ass fucking brains that they cannot gather the information of what the hell is going on and ask me a dumbass question. I literally had a driver because they keep running up on me, and I'm like, can you back up? I'm trying to do my job, and you are stopping me from doing my job. My job is to put it on the fucking rack. Your job is to not ask me no dumbass questions and wait till the damn thing is on the rack. Because don't ask me no dumbass questions. Because literally, I'm trying to put together like 5 different orders right now. I am not going to get to yours any faster just because you asked. It ain't happening. You're going to wait like 15 more minutes, bro. Like, I don't care. I don't care if any one of y'all out there who listens or watches this thing and you're a DoorDash driver and you do that exact same shit. If you run up into my motherfucking place by motherfucking chance, do not think that you are going to run up on me, demand your food, and thinking you're gonna get it within 3 seconds, because it's not happening. And also, don't ask to speak to my manager who don't have fucking time for your fucking bullshit. Because my job is to fucking put it together, write the name on the back, and put it on the fucking shelf. Your job is to not ask me no dumbass fucking questions about where the fuck's the order when you clearly see that I'm busy. Don't ask me no dumbass questions. Just don't. Because literally on Friday, I had someone fucking run up on me. And they're like, oh, is that my order? Is that my order? Is that my order? Like, no, I don't know if it's your fucking order. I don't know who the hell's picking this shit up. Does it look like it gives me a picture with your stupid ass face on it? Like, no. I don't know. I'm just bagging this shit, bro. Like, I don't know if that's your order. Don't ask me such a dumbass question. I can't get my job done because you are impeding me from getting my job done. Because you want your order however fucking fast. And you want to tell me how many orders you have. And it's like, I don't care how many orders you have. The orders are going to come out when they come out. When I have everything, it'll be on the rack. Because that's what the rack is for. It's like, don't be treating these fucking people with all the respect in the world, especially if they fucking disrespect you, because every single time they disrespect me, they wait an extra 5 minutes for their freaking food. And I don't care. I just don't care. Not my fucking problem. But on a happier note, I want to show y'all what my boyfriend got me. He got me this thing off of Etsy. He got me 4 of them, because they're little pins. Let me show you this, because this shit's so cute. Here's this one. It's a little bunny. You see how I donut. He got me these for Christmas, and I love them very much. This is cute too. No, I don't know. But here's this one. This one's like the strawberry shortcake one. Like this one. And then you got these other two, because you got me four in total. This one has a special backing on it. This one's super cute too. This, I like this one too. It's cute. It was for Halloween, so that's why it has a special backing on it. This one, because I saw this on Pinterest and like tattoo ideas or whatever the heck. I saw this one on there and it's so freaking cute. I love it so much. It's a little s'more. And they're all bunnies. They're all bunnies. It's so cute. But yeah, that's what he got me for Christmas. I love them. They're so cute. I have no idea if he got me a freaking birthday present because now I'm forgetting. Because I feel like he did, because we were gonna see the new Spider-Man movie for my birthday. Well, like I'm leaving the house, and I went to sleep. I went to sleep that day, so it's like I don't know how that's gonna happen, but whatever. I'll figure it out. Let's go into the stuff I saved for the freaking week. That's a vibe. Sorry, I was confused by this video. Okay. Saw a lot of funny things about some other stuff. But here's the thing that like really caught my eye when I was looking at him. Checking out my time. What really caught my eye is that I saw this thing on Twitter and it was from Hank Green who tweeted it on Friday. It says and algorithmically generated trending topics in all caps. And I'm like, that when I first just like read that line because there was like a space in between, so I was just like, okay. So it then says, right now, a trans guy is being gleefully dead named by a bunch of assholes on and Twitter is like, yeah, I think we should also do that while simultaneously granting the shitheads a much broader audience. And I'm over here like, oh, how could that happen? It's just disrespectful. It's disrespectful on like another level. And also, what the fuck is wrong with you in general? If you don't support the LGBTQI plus community, not my problem. I don't care. It's just I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm just not gonna talk to you. We ain't gonna be friends. I'm not even gonna support whatever the fuck you're doing because you're just disrespecting a whole separate amount of people for no fucking reason. Like, they are humans nonetheless. Just because they don't fit into a specific mold of whatever the fuck you think it is does not mean that they don't deserve rights and basic human decency. Wow. Wow. Shocking, you know? I think that like a lot of people nowadays just don't like respect people in general. And that's what sucks with working in food service too. Just on the respect part, not on the LGBTQIA plus part. Just wanted to put that out there. Just wanted to specify that hardcore. So on the respect part, that's what sucks about working in the food industry because no one respects me. as someone who makes their food or their drink or anything. It's like, what the heck? Because even before I started working in food service, I didn't treat people with the level of assholeness and degradity that they think they need to give me because they're buying the product that I sell. Like, no. Just no. Because it's like, what's funny is that I work in a place that also sells coffee, and we have like a lot of coffee pots, and basically they empty. It happens. Shocker. I know when they're empty. That's why I am making the other pot. And these people at my place of work just really think they can do whatever the fuck they want because I'm busy and think they can do whatever the fuck they want. And it's just like, don't touch my coffee pots. Don't touch them. Just don't touch them. Because when you're gonna be an asshole and try to check how heavy it is so you know you have enough for your cup, or literally try to move it for me and try to switch out the coffee pots when that's not your job. You are this close from literally also breaking our stuff because you want to not be patient. And this all comes back to patience. Because I know that not even before I started working in food service, that stuff takes time. Stuff takes time. I'm never going to rush someone because my shit's not fucking done. Oh, my food's not done. I'm gonna totally go ask them where the hell my food is when they're clearly busy. Don't do that. Yeah, I got 18 million people inside. Like, I used to work at Starbucks. I used to work at Starbucks. It had a drive-through, and we had an eat-in area. All right. Okay, so if I have 15 people in store, and I also have 15 people in the fucking drive-through, both of these things are still going to come out exactly how the hell it's brought to me, especially me making the drinks. It's going to happen, but you also need to have some patience, because if you're ordering a complicated ass drink and it requires 18 million steps, and you just order it after a large ass freaking order that has like 18 things attached to it, then it's going to take some time. And that's what people don't seem to understand, that you need to have some patience, because especially in the place that I work now, and before I worked at Starbucks, I was by myself. That's why I'm fine with working by myself. I have no issue with having no help whatsoever because I always worked by myself. And that also sucks because people try to help me, and it's just like, I also don't want their help because I'm fine, because they need to fucking wait, because these people need to learn some motherfucking patience. Because if I'm the only bitch here in the area making these drinks, you need to understand that it's going to take some time to make these drinks. It isn't going to come out like that. It's not going to happen, especially since I'm the only person here. And you also need to understand that if someone before you is ordering 5 drinks and they're all blended bitches, then your drinks ain't gonna come out in the next like 3 minutes, because it's gonna take me freaking 5 to 6 minutes to finish every single blended drink, especially if they're all the freaking 16 ounce, or they're all 24 ounces, or they're all different freaking sizes. Like, they all didn't just order an iced coffee. Because if they all order an iced coffee, it would take 3 minutes. But if they're all ordering blended bitches, and they're all different blended bitches, and especially the stuff that gets added more ingredients to it other than like the sauce, and the base that it gets so it can blend, then it's gonna take some time. And people don't understand that shit takes time. So if I'm making a drink, don't move my coffee either. Don't move my coffee because I know it's empty. That's why I'm making the other thing so it can be there. So by the time I'm done with this, the coffee will be done and I can switch it out. But if you touch it and try to move it like an idiot, because I'm going to say like an idiot, because I don't go up into your job and pick up a random thing and be like, oh yeah, that looks nice to touch, you know? Like, it's completely disrespectful. Just saying. But that's going to be the end of the freaking podcast today because I rambled too damn long. And you can find me on all the social medias. It's going to be in the link below. And it's also going to be at the link of this video too. Just letting it be known. And, oh. It's not Sailor Moon. It's Card Captor Sakura. That's what it is. That's where this jacket's from. Just wanted to let you know. But I will see y'all all in the next one. Bye.